Alright, so these are my XDefiant settings that we're gonna be going on. Uh, in this game, um, I see this game's really fun, by the way. It's a good Call of Duty alternative. Well, pretty decent at least. I kind of like it. A lot of people are bashing it. They haven't really gave it a shot or really tried to like play it all the way out. It does have its downsides, but the game just came out, so it takes a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna get into my settings right now. In this game, I see that you know it has to do a lot with rotational, a lot of rotational aim assist in this game. 100%. I think that's really what matters in this game. Uh, it's different from Call of Duty. Call of Duty has rotational aim assist as well. It's not as strong as it is in this game. In this game, to me at least, it's extremely strong. Uh, if you guys don't know what a rotational aim assist is, that's when you're aiming at a target and you're doing this left and right and it's staying on target. And it's like you really want to center that on your target so your bullets, even when I'm going left and right, my bullets are still going straight. That's what you're really looking for. So that's the rotational. So yeah, let's try to pop it off here. Right now I'm just getting warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Just getting warmed up. But yeah, let's get into it. So I play the FOV at 118. It's just my normal settings in Call of Duty. Uh, Honestly, the best settings, even when I did play FOV in this one, I would say like 105 to 110. I am console. I'm not PC controller. I am console. PS5. Uh, 118 is just it's what I always play. I play it on Battlefield. I play it on Call of Duty. 118 is just 118 at this point, so it's the best for me. Yeah, you do have a little bit of a fishbowl. I see what some of these other creators are saying. It is kind of a fishbowl, you know. It's like really spread out, but that's what the whole point of your aim assist is, locking on targets. Uh, Consistent. Do not play independent. Independent is not good. That's when you aim in and my screen snaps forward. You saw that? It snapped forward and it zoomed back out. Snap forward, zoomed back out. So you don't want that. Keep that on consistent so it stays like that. Um, Behavior hold, obviously. This one, instant. I'm not gonna lie. In this game, instant. Call of Duty, I did after zoom, which is this. After ADS is the same thing as after zoom. This is gradual. Uh, this is instant. Is instant. Just keeping the settings the same names as it is in Call of Duty. This is gradual in Call of Duty. This is after zoom. Melee during now that's off. Um, Honestly, versus preference. I mean, all that does is like, and it makes me stop shooting. I don't really tell a difference. I left that on. I don't really tell the difference, to be honest. I don't really care. Crouch behavior, obviously toggle, so you can do teabag shots if you play like that. If I'm shooting at something, I can do like that super fast. Start teabag shooting up and down. So that's pretty cool. If you use it in this game, you still end up getting beamed. I actually kind of like it because you actually move up and down really quick. I wish Call of Duty was like that because you go up and down or squat um, really slow in Call of Duty. Sprint behavior, tap. I also have my auto sprint on. I put the threshold down to 5, so I barely have to even touch my L stick to run. That's off. Slide behavior, tap, obviously. Auto reload. I put that on. You barely run out of bullets in this game, but I mean, if you do, you know. HUD limits. I'm playing at a 2412. So if you got okay, if you guys don't know what your HUD limits is, the best way to describe this is, as you can see on my screen, there's a box on my screen. It has to do with your mini map. So if you don't want it like far up in this left corner where you see my ping, you can shrink your map and bring it down closer so your eyes aren't like looking to the left so hard. Like I'm trying to focus right here, but then I'm trying to look at my mini map, and my mini map is far up. So I brought it as close as possible to my face. That's basically Call of Duty, safe area. That's like your safe area. That is what that is. That's like your safe area. So, but and it's pretty cool that you can actually bring it in. So that's why I play at 2412. And you can shrink it. You can make it as small as you want to. Like, I don't want to move it because I like where mine's is at, but you can make it like 0 0 to be honest. Excuse me. Mini map rotation, turn that shit off. If it's on, turn it off. It is absolutely terrible. If it's on, it is absolutely terrible. It's probably the worst thing I've ever seen a game do. It's terrible. Meters, pinging, and team composition. That just shows your teammates on your screen. I would have to get in a game to actually show you that. You can't see it right now. Controller, default flipped. I still play L1R1. It's just me. Default standard, um, 0 0. I play linear. I will always play linear. I will never ever not play linear. I don't care. I don't like dynamic, and I don't like standard. Play linear. Hopefully this is a one of one aim response, but I'm not sure yet. Linear just feels like linear at this point. Um, Horizontal 67, 30 on my vertical. Um, Aim look down sight is a 94. Sniper is a 108. This is where that rotational comes in. It's really, to be honest, your right stick is your vertical up and down, but your left stick is gonna give you that rotational. And this game is big on rotational aim assist. If you've ever played this game or you're playing it and you see people like going left and right, but you're like, what the like you see that right there? It's like that's the rotational aim assist. It's me going back and forth like super quick, but yeah, I'm staying on it. So I mean, higher it or lower it? I would say lower it. To be honest, lower it to make it pick up on more sensitivity. I would lower it. I didn't go too far because I think the default's 10. There are people that play on 1, and if anything, focus all your attention on your dead zone left stick. It's all really about the left stick in this game, not too much of the right. Acceleration speed, I turned it way down. It was way too fast, and I had to turn it down so I can concentrate or focus more on my shots, make it more precise. Put it at 27. Some people actually have it off. I seen, I think Scump has his at like 0. So there's people out here who play on the 0 because this game actually is really fast paced. They just don't tell you that, but this game's actually fast paced. Off. Obviously, you can control the vibration. Definitely off. Um, 84, 0, 10, 10, 10, 0 on 30, 20, 15. My video. I don't know how to turn on my HDR. I'm trying to figure that out. So, I don't have that on. Language. All this is pretty much the same. I think I changed this, but then I locked it. Put that on a 2. Colorblind, no. I put this on dark. The flashbang was just too damn bright. But now the flashbang is too damn dark, so it's like, it's iffy. High, off, on, and off. So these are my settings for this game. Uh, Really good game. I like it. I ain't got too many loadouts. I think I'm like level 30 right now. P90. So, firing range, you come in here and test all these shots out, and get to, oh, snap. Come to the firing range and test your shots out. Get your sensitivities right, though, man. Honestly, I'm still taking my time. Like, I'm beaming right now, but, I mean, when you see me in an actual game, like, I don't know whether I'm playing against sweats or they're just like some of the greatest players in the world because there's no skill base. But I mean, I'm still getting wrecked, honestly. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys so far. I'll probably make some loadouts and stuff like that. The M4, this thing is an absolute monster. I don't know what they did, but this thing is an absolute monster. Like this thing is just, especially with the laser sight, like snapping on the targets. Once again, has to deal with my rotational aim assist. So when I'm shooting right here, I'm just really moving my left stick. I'm not even moving my right stick to go to that next target. It's picking up off my left stick. Like that's not my right stick at all. The right stick is literally just controlling recoil. And you just want that as low as possible to basically um what's the great I'm trying to think of a great way to say this. Your right stick, you want it as low as possible to where your thumb is basically resting on the thumbstick to control the up and down. So if you have it too high, like if I put this to let's say 20 on my right stick, then I'm really pulling down on my right stick to control the recoil. I'm really pulling it down. So that's why people, oh, you just put it at 1. The thing is that if you drop your dead zone right stick to 1, you're honestly pulling your gun down too easily now. So when your gun shoots, you're just automatically pulling it down, you know? So it's like you just want to find that balance to where my thumb can just sit on it. So when I'm shooting, it just sits. Like I'm not really moving it at all. It's just sitting there. That's what your right stick's really all about. And I mean, if you see it moving up and you're barely touching it, then slide your right stick down a little bit. If you feel like you're shooting and then like your gun's going down, you need to up it a little bit. So think of it backwards. If it goes down, up it. If it's going up, down it. It's all in your brain. You just have to think this stuff out. You just gotta think this stuff out. But yeah, that's what that's dead zones are actually doing or what their main ability is. So it doesn't matter what game you play, Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, XDefiant, um, Apex. That's all that is. That's they try to make it seem like something crazy. That's all it is. It's just I'm trying to make my right stick, which is my vertical, comfortable enough to where I can just put my thumb on the thumbstick and it just stays still. That's it. There's no oh, if you drop it all the way to 1, you have no recoil. You're still gonna have recoil. It's just about how sensitive to the recoil do you want it. So do I want to stress trying to pull this down? Then I'm just gonna up it all the way up, and then I'm sitting there fighting it like I'm trying to really pull it down, trying to control the recoil. When you can just find the your comfortable setting, your comfortable setting, to where it's just like everything's in the left. I do everything with my left stick. So that's where you really want to focus all your stuff at. I just want to focus on that. So yeah, guys, that's it for you. It's your boy, Gunny. You know, back at it. Have a good one.